Okay, now I'm gonna start talking about some heavier stuff. I had a perfect title in mind and it just slipped my mind. I don't know why, but okay, I got it. Okay, so in 2025, I got really close to God. This was my intention, but it was more my intention to understand the scriptures and understand what I call prosperity Bible verses. Okay, this was my whole goal. So I began studying, and actually, to be clear, this all started back in 2021. This was the first time I had what I would call like an encounter. I know people are listening to what I'm saying, so I have to be choosy with my words. I had an encounter with Bible verses. I know that sounds strange. And then in 2025, I really told myself, you know what, I'm going to understand what the meaning of these Bible verses is. And lo and behold, I did come to understand. There's something I want to say to the Christian community. And for some, it's not going to be an easy pill to swallow, but from my perspective, and through my studies and understanding deeply, I want to tell you that, give me one second here. Christians are, I hope that this thing is working, are supposed to live an affluent lifestyle. Yes, I said affluent. Now I know you're wondering, well, why? Why is this only for Christians? Okay, well, I wouldn't say it's only for Christians. It's just me coming out here and highlighting this to Christian people. The reason why I'm saying this is because the world actually doesn't operate in the way that we think it does. We think that it's based on things that are physical, but it's not. It's based on faith actually. So Christian women, I've been given a message for you, and that is that you are supposed to live an affluent lifestyle. Now, I know you're saying, okay, well, if that's true, tell me how, tell me how, tell me how. Okay, so obviously, I'm going to tell you the basics. Live in faith or walk in faith, we say in our community, right? And I know you're saying, well, how do I do that? How do I do that? Well, listen, I will break that down for you as time goes on. I want you to keep this in the back of your mind. It is not your job. Again, I'm going to say it is not your job to not be wealthy because you are a Christian. These two things do not go together. There is a specific Bible verse that says, and we know the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, that though he was rich, yet for your sake he became poor, so that you through his poverty might become rich. Now, people in that type of mindset that I don't want to acknowledge, they will say, oh, it means spiritually rich. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Because why does it make the comparison? Though we know the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, that though he was rich, yet for your sake he became poor, so that you through his, and I said the word earlier, learning, might become rich. That is because he came with the knowledge of how to do this for us, and we could not, maybe we didn't understand what he was saying, or we didn't take the message serious, or we just thought he was some guy walking around in sandals from house to house healing people, and he was. But don't you think if he can heal people, he can heal your finances or give you some advice on how to be rich? Yes, he can. That's why he came, and I'm telling you about it now.